The Masonic lodges. They are the root of all evil on earth. I'm not saying everybody in there, but once you get to, I'm sure, the 20th or close to 30th degree, you know, and even the lower ones know. Not sure you guys, you guys that are actually doing the stuff, the most innocent ones or have done it, if you hadn't already been taken care of, Almighty Creator is going to get with you. They are. And any of y'all in there. I know they're supposed to remove the tongue if you tell their secrets. They're not a secret society, they're a society of secrets. I just talked to one that used to be one. And he told me what you guys done. You know, that is weak as weak can be. You do things to these most precious ones, and you do it in the dark. And you get people in the dark, or groups. You don't do it one-on-one, or that's weak. You know, you do it out in public, show you how tough you are. The thing is, you're not. And you've already lost. You know it. So if you're good, get the heck out of there if you don't know anything about it. If you know about it and haven't done anything, you're still going to have to answer. The U.S. Marshal will be coming to get you. I assure you. And you will, I mean, you might not go away forever, but you're going to pay a price. And most of all, Almighty God is going to, you're going to have to answer to Him. So you need to stop it. This is what this is all about. Donald J. Trump is still Commander-in-Chief, whether you like him or not. And I'm losing trust in this, I'll be honest with you, but that's our only hope. I'm holding on to one thing my most trusted dear friend in the military said. If worse comes to worse, 80% of us will not turn on it. So take that to the bank. It's just slow because of our willful blindness. We're not strong enough. It's just like the video I done on Mitchell Goes to Zero. It's a house, a mirror, and people, you know, this brings a reflection on themselves, and they don't want to look inside themselves and see how much needs to be cleaned up inside themselves. They want to blame somebody else. And you guys have took that. You've been geniuses about it and get us divided because we outnumber you 100 million to 1. And especially the elites. But it's over with. And people that don't know about this, watch the Khazars on TikTok. History of the Khazars, the Khazarian Mafia. They date back to that. It was started in Russia. And they was kicked out by the Russian king, and they had to choose one of the religions, and they chose Judaism. So 92% of what we think are Jews are not. They're not Hebrew. They're nothing to do it. They speak Yiddish, and they're called Khazar warriors. But it goes deeper than that. They go back to the fallen angels, the bloodline of Cain, where all Hannibal Lecterism, let's call it, come from the drinking of the most precious resource, all the what we call sin. And guys, all religious texts have been infiltrated and twisted by these Masons to divide us and distract us, and through fear, and just so they can have the abundance that God meant for all of us, and so they can have our most precious resource. You need to wake up, because it's not going to go your way. You believe what you want to believe, but what you believe was written by a Mason. There's 777 books, but it's been so distorted, you just have to use your own heart. The Creator knew that His word would be corrupted. He wrote His laws on our heart, and the simplest thing is love thy brother and thyself, love thy brother and sister as thyself. Treat each other as you want to be treated. Love, kindness, and generosity is the only thing you can take into eternity with you, and it's the only thing that transcends time and space. Y'all need to get the courage I do, every one of you. Or the military, we're getting destroyed by actors because of our willful blindness and the white people's unwillingness to get out there and say anything. And yeah, I've lost about everything. But that was before all this happened due to my head injuries and health problems. So yeah, do I have anything to lose? Yeah, my life and everything else, but it's just not appealing anymore to live in this prison plant. But if you're sitting with $1 million and everything going well, you are living in an illusion if you don't think you're going to lose it. You are if you don't stand up and speak up. That's what happened over in that World War II. People just let them slowly start coming get them without standing up. You think they're going to let you keep your stuff if they do win this war? And I don't think they will. I mean, I know they won't, but military ain't going to God, it ultimately goes to God Creator. You're going to be remembered throughout human history for sitting on the sidelines and doing nothing. Even if you're awake and telling a little truth, you got to get out, make your videos, send them to me, send them to other good truthers. You got to play a part in this war. And what do you think? You think you've got it all now compared to what God's abundance is? And you got to remember, first, before you can gain everything, you've got to lose everything. You don't know what you got till it's gone. I lost about everything. And it broke my heart. But now, when I get back, and I will, and much more, I'll never let go of it. I'll never let it happen again. I've learned my lesson. So you've got to be willing to, and I hope you don't lose everything and go through what I have. But you got to be willing to lose it all. But once you lose it all and you trust in God, you start doing His work like I have, you will get back. You'll have no fear of death. It's all going to be all right. So, somebody's got to stick their neck out. But, one lion can't beat a whole group of hyenas. All the lions and lionesses have to help him. And if you've seen that video where that one lion had all the hyenas around him, he wouldn't have made it. But all of a sudden, the whole lion pack come, and it was over with in 3 seconds. This war will be over with. We all gather together. Right, President Trump, the office of 45th president, tell him you're awake. You want the end of human trafficking. Most of all, you don't want this country destroyed with actors because of the others' willful blindness. You want this kabuki theater to end. Do it respectfully. Thank him for his service. Thank all our military for his service, all our law enforcement officers. There are good ones out there. We wouldn't be here. We want to do it non-violently. We want to use our hearts and our minds, not our fists. That's the last resort. And I think with our good military supporting us, we won't have to do that. God bless, guys.